it's here belong to the Corder Estate, the car park.
Yeah, horrid.
You could point the arrow again.
Point your arrow.
Yep.
But the boundary wall there, which nobody will admit ownership to, has been there for hundreds of years. Now if that collapses and you've got a car parked in the car park, who do you claim of? No, nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to know. But oh, it's a very old part of town. Very old part of town.
What this building could be, it could provide a sort of a community hub, a space for theatre, film, offices. There's a crying need for people, offices and hot desking. You could move the library here. It's lots of little issues because it's quite
a huge
Quite a
building.
big building.
It's a huge
yeah.
building.
What the town council really would love is that land over there. You can see just beyond that fence is all up as far as that wall. Am I right, Richard?
Correct.
All that
Parking.
there would lend
Would be
itself
part of
parking.
parking, yes.
Because this is
Ah,
this
right,
where
yeah.
these people are parking now. It's totally unofficial. All this is unofficial car parking.
Yeah, yeah. It's wasted, that land, you see.
Yeah.
Wasted.
If it could be redesigned, it would make an ideal secondary car park for the town.
Yeah, John's having a go.
I can't remember the date. And was the market for many years.
Yeah.
Until about the 1950s, right? And then it closed. And
Close. Not enough.
not enough, yeah.
Also around the 50s.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah. And then it was a factory. Brockington and Scott had it as a factory. They were making steel bellows here. They had two sites in Llandeilo, so this was employing about 30-40 people, and there was another site at the far end of Llandeilo employing people.
Okay, so it was transformed into a factory then?
Yes, yeah.
For
Making steel bellows,
Yeah, okay.
right? Quite precision steel bellows. And then they took over another firm and moved all their business down to Ponderless, which is just on the outskirts of Netty, Swansea. And then it's become redundant.
yeah.
It's owned, because it was given to the town of Llandeilo, it eventually got passed on to Carmarthenshire County Council. And Carmarthenshire County Council own it, and because it's a surplus building, they want to get rid of it. And they came up with a plan, which was opposed by the town wholeheartedly. They wanted to say, right, we'll rent this building, we'll repair the building, and we'll let it out for commercial use, right? They didn't have a plan who was going to come. They didn't have any future tenants. They had nothing. What they were interested in is this block of land here, and when we cross the road, and you can see it in a little bit more detail, they wanted to build a 3-story apartment here.
Right.
1 and 2 bedroom apartments.
Where the parking space.
Where the parking space is and up against there. So they wanted higher. All right, very good.
Actually, could you point an arrow there? Or
Rich, can I have the arrow?
Certainly. Certainly.
the parking space? Okay.
Straight, yes. No.
Sorry, it's not very
You got more arrows than Robin Hood. Honestly.
Anyway, so what they wanted to do is build these three-story modern apartments in
Yeah,
what
I
is
heard about that before, yeah.
which is in a conservation area alongside a Victorian building, alongside a Georgian, that was built in the Georgian time, in a very historic part of town. And sorry, the people objected to it. Now,
No, don't you think to be sorry about.
I have to say, there were some comments made about Sainsbury's.
Yes, there was.
80% of the people of Llandeilo in this area were in favour of Sainsbury's because what they were bringing to Llandeilo was potential of jobs.
Right.
And
Extra cars.
part-time jobs in Llandeilo, is a godsend.
Yeah.
No other business. Some of these small shops are never going to employ 100,
Yeah.
200 people. Now, there's pros and cons about a supermarket coming to town, but 80% of the people in Llandeilo were in favour of it.
They were, yeah,
And
definitely.
and if we not think about